What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I'm Jay. We're going to talk about The Chi. I was just on the brother Lamont Tyson's channel with Larry, the legend, and Moochie, and we was talking about The Chi, and there was a lot of good comments and a lot of good things to say. And, I want to still talk and keep the conversation going a little bit longer. And, of course, I like to get more comments from you all and even give people a chance to come on and, talk live if you want to. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. All right, I got my girl Moochie here. What's up, Moochie? How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, welcome to the show. All right. So a lot of stuff happened in The Chi season 4. A lot to, unpack. But one of the things that we was talking about on Lamont's channel just a few minutes ago in the beginning was the foreshadowing. So he asked and put up the question, do you think it's going to happen, or you think they playing us for a loop? I think you said you do think it's going to happen, right?
I believe it's going to happen.
Okay, now here's
I don't want it to, but I believe it is.
Okay, here's the thing I want to know. How long do you think we got to wait to see? Is it going to happen by the middle, by the 5th episode, or by the end? For example, like that Jake, Gemma love triangle with Kev, is that like at the prom? When are we going to find this out?
I'm predicting with that, it's going to happen by like mid. That might, if it's a mid-season finale, they might do that to us. Because is this the last season, or is there going to be another season?
So The Chi has never got like 2 seasons renewed, at once, really. They keep giving them a 1-season extension at a time type of thing. So as of now, they haven't been extended to season 5 that I have seen or heard. But normally how it's gone is they have, by like the 3rd episode or something, or 5th episode, we'll know if it's going to be another season.
Right.
So we'll see. But as of now, we don't know. I hope not, because they do got a lot of left to tell the story, especially with the younger characters, because they got a lot of growing up to do. And life moved real fast in The Chi, so we'll see. But what do you think Kev should have did in that situation? Should he have confronted Jake, cussed him out, ready to fight? You think he know he can't beat Jake, so that's why he ran away and cried, or what?
What are you talking about with the whole police situation?
Nah, when he saw Jake kissing Gemma on the steps in the very beginning.
Are we jumping all the way there? I don't know.
So if that was me,
I don't want to say too much because I want to see what leads us there.
But at that moment, you see, he was still hurt. Like
somebody said that. Look, I said that too. Somebody just said about Duda finding out Amani was a man.
Hey, so that's something
I think it's gonna go left. That was one of my predictions, Whitney.
Yeah. So Larry says he believes that Duda thinks Imani is born a woman, and that he'll find out that that's not the case. It's hard to tell what he thinks on that situation, but I don't think he thinks that.
I think he was gonna try her. That's what I saw. Like he ready to try her.
Oh man, that definitely would be messy. I don't think he may try that, just for the simple fact that he don't want to mess up having Trig running his street side of things. And so he know that if he does that, that's definitely gonna put a wedge in between them, if you know what I mean. So I don't know if that's gonna work. But we'll see. I definitely know he want to get with Tracy, Ty Davis. He even took off his suit, was ready to paint the fence like Mr. Miyagi. Then he was about to paint that backyard. He was going to paint that backyard, girl. Woo!
Oh, shoot.
Paint them garage doors. I got Nita the Diva coming through. What's up, sis? How you doing?
Hey.
You there? I see you smoking on some good over there, like what they was making them edibles trace that
Hey, Nita.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm great. I wish I was on the other panel. I told Lamont
I thought you was gonna be there.
I was gonna be there too. Look, I'm dressed and ready. Did y'all see my you?
You get to show off your look tonight still. There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Go ahead. You got it all looking good and didn't even get to show it off. Both of y'all got your little hair all nice and curly, looking good like.
I wasn't looking like that early today for Eternals.
You was on another live stream earlier?
Yeah. No, I wasn't on a live stream. I did a trailer reaction to the Eternals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Mess. I looked a mess. I was out the bed, and I did it. Yeah.
Well, Chris, I'm gonna look back to see his expression because you saying Duda knows that she's Amani's trend.
He had a smirk like this, like
I think he knows. He knows.
Do you? Well, sure. He still might want to hit that.
Now that may be possible, although I don't think that's the case. He may not care. They are trying to portray it as if it's no big deal, and I think that's each individual person's, own situation.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No, listen.
Okay.
It's absolutely possible because men, even though they try to flex as this alpha male, look, you cannot say that other men are not out there looking for whatever Imani is giving. Look at Tree.
I don't know about that. That's a reach. Just because you're an alpha male or you like women don't mean that you'll accept that. That ain't necessarily the same thing.
Maybe they hook up and she threatens to tell.
We saying maybe.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
Maybe.
I don't put my track sneakers on and I'm running with it.
Well, that is a good point you make, because who is the one that shoot him? I think it's a woman. For one, the gun is held with two hands. Normally, a woman will hold a gun with two hands. And then also they put on gloves so you can't see, the hand features, because that would be a dead giveaway if you saw the hands without the gloves. So they tried to hide that to make people not know and make it not as obvious. And then we see in the first episode how he trying to start this. He messing with people with other women. Where
But
so what
Jay,
you all think?
What I think about that is that I don't think I don't think a man would shoot like where he shot. Did you see the bullet?
In the stomach area.
Yeah, it was in the stomach area too. Yeah. And that's why I don't think he's dead. I think he was shot, but I don't think he was dead. Like,
a man did a kill shot more than likely that close.
Yeah, a man would have did that. Maybe not a woman. A man thinking of like people think. I just don't think it. And I just don't think that he's dead because that's not a kill. That's not a kill. A kill shot. That's not a kill shot. It's not a headshot. It's not center mass. It's somewhere that is like.
Okay, Moochie, what you think on that?
I think I'm for some reason I really think Amani did it, and I'm going there. I mean,
you got a fan once you put them glasses back on.
Huh?
I say you got a fan over here once you put them glasses back on, looking like the sexy
Montana
school teacher
man
over there.
Wow.
Oh, snap. Where your homework, Max? Yeah.
Did you do your homework, Montana Max?
Hey, okay, I'm gonna let you start off with this one, Moochie. Then I'm gonna go to you, Nita. Nicole said, "Can anyone explain what an alpha male is?" Moochie, what do you think an alpha male is?
An alpha male is a dude that's gonna let you know, is an assertive person that's letting you know that they are in charge. They like the big wig. So yeah, Duda is an alpha male.
Okay. Is that the only quality, or that's the main quality of an alpha male?
The opposite of Kevin.
I feel like what? Amani won't cheat on Trig.
Yeah. I've been putting up different interesting comments people put up, so y'all can check it out. But you keep on going what you were saying though.
I just feel like well, that's basically what an alpha male is.
Okay, Nita, what's an alpha male in your definition?
I really don't believe in alpha and beta males. I mean, I do believe on the spectrum that men and women have different frequencies that they are like on, and I feel like alpha male energy is on toxic, like
toxic.
Yes, toxic. If you're not okay, so look, if you're alpha male, you are trying to treat the kingdom and keep the kingdom in order, right?
I could see that, Gina.
If you're not doing that, if you are part of the problem, if you are like Reg, if you're like Duda, if you're like Jake, that's not alpha male to me, because you're still breaking up the community to me. In my opinion, an alpha male is bringing the community together. And if you're not doing that, you're just like performing masculinity. It doesn't, like, for me, it just doesn't register for me. Like,
I see what you're saying, but you're combining two different things to me. So what I would say an alpha male is, and it's interesting to hear from two women, y'all thoughts on that. I kind of agree more with Moochie. Is like a take charge type of person. You're a leader. You're a type of person that doesn't make excuses. You get the job done. You take on responsibility. You don't pass the buck or cry about stuff, or complain about things. You make most of what you have, and you keep it moving. Now, whether that's going to work every day and paying your bills, or going to be a community leader, or you a leader on a team, or whatever the case that may be, you're not afraid of taking on that responsibility. You know what I mean? You're not the type of person that's gonna, I don't rather want to have my face shown, or I don't feel like comfortable talking in front of people, or I don't want to do this or that. Like, you don't shy away from anything. You're going to do what is needed to be done when it needs to be done. And, that's more of an alpha male personality. Whereas a beta male, like, for example, some people look at it as Jordan or Scottie Pippen. Not that Scottie Pippen was a bum or weak, but Jordan shined brightest in the toughest moments. Whereas some people like Scottie Pippen threw the chair when he wouldn't be put back into the game, and complained about other things and this and that, whatever the case may be. So that's kind of what I think.
And initially, I just think it's levels to this shit. It's levels. So just because you not a simp, you not an alpha either. Like,
well, if you a simp, by definition, you're not an alpha male, because you letting your woman boss you around. You over here, you know what I'm saying? She's running you.
That's a henpeck person. That's a henpeck man.
Listen,
you say what?
Henpeck.
Did y'all see
impact?
Henpeck. That's what my father calls it. That's an old school saying.
Did y'all with the women saying what it was and the men not listening.
Right. That's
Like,
true. Well, I mean, it's alpha. It's really not alpha male. It's alpha personality, because it's women with an alpha personality too. And if you have two alpha personalities, you're gonna clash.
You're gonna
Because
clash
you're
because
both trying
everybody
to
wants
be
to
the
take
boss. You're
control.
both trying to do, and you need one to complement the other. You know, it's some men that are, you know, a beta, and they got a woman that's an alpha, and they stay together and have a great relationship because they don't mind her taking the lead or making the tough decisions, or, you know, finding, you know, what needs to be done when problems arise. And then, you know, it's vice versa. Some women, they don't like to think about how they're going to pay these bills or worry about all these tough times and decisions. They want a man to make those decisions and to do it, you know.
Jay, can you highlight Chris P's comment about he thinks that Lena Waithe's character is gonna do it.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, y'all.
I don't see where it is. I'm kind of far behind.
He said
here.
right after the comment that you got up now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me go back to where it is. All right, Chris P. I see it. He say Lena Waithe's character shot Duda over him winning the mayor's race. Ha. Now the reason you saying it, I may not agree with, but she dirty too, so she may have
she's
another
dirty
reason.
too.
Yeah,
that's why I was saying that's like a good.
I think that's Candy. I think Candy's character is the one that is behind the scenes with Lena, because she already told you that we good, we open. I don't have no problem with you. So that could have meant that we could do a threesome, or it meant that you could do him, and I'm cool with it. So we don't know how it's gonna go. But I do know that Rose, Candy character, and Lena character has some history. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
They did have some type of words or something. They said, I forgot all about that. And also remember, Candy character Rose, she came back with Duda because she was sleeping with another woman or something, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So she don't care, and obviously he got back with her. So it's only to a certain extent. I think he said he was more upset because he disrespected her, because it was like somebody that worked for him or something, more so than anything or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember the exact reason, but it wasn't more so like you broke my heart type of thing.
Right.
You know. So one journey say an alpha male is a man tending to assume a dominant or domineering role in social or professional situations.
Basically,
and one journey is a woman also. So, I mean, and that's why I say it's really alpha personality, because I've met some alpha women, and they are married actually to a beta male, and they've been married for a long time, and it works great for them because, yeah, he's a follower in a way. You know, you can't tell them that necessarily, but it is the case.
Follower. Everybody needs a follower. Even the leaders of the free world need followers.
Yeah. You know, I mean, everybody got a role to play.
Be a leader, right?
Yeah.
And I understand the title. Everybody wants to say alpha and all that other stuff. Like, okay, so let's talk about Darnell and Emmett and Don and Tiffany. Who's the alpha? Really?
I would say Darnell.
I would say nobody. How about that?
Okay, what you think, Moochie?
Say it again.
Nobody.
No, with the question.
No, she said between Darnell, Emmett, Tiff, and Dom, who's the alpha personality in that? I would say Darnell or Dom more so.
I feel like Dom is very manipulative.
Yeah, Dom is controlling all of them.
So she's basically controlling the situation.
Do y'all say that alphas are manipulative?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Right. It's just that
Yup.
They can
See,
be.
somebody said that too. That she's
Yeah.
alpha.
Everything.
Yeah, they are not necessarily manipulative, but a alpha personality will take initiative, you know, and make decisions without, you know, anybody else consideration sometime.
Okay,
And
so
Can you highlight Whitney Castillo's comment?
she say, I find it interesting there will be an episode in the Shy title, The Spook Who Sat by the Door. Right after Snowfall had a whole episode dedicated to that book.
they got
That is.
I didn't see that. This episode was something blue and something new.
No, she said coming up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it will be an episode. Yeah.
Not the next episode.
I know that for sure.
So then that means it might be Candy. I mean, Candy's character, Roz.
Yeah. And the Shy got a history of doing things
Doing the
similar in other
okey-doke.
shows. Yeah. Just like it's a lot of similarities between Doodah's character and Ghost.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, highlight support game in 2020. He says he's calling it what if the man who shot Ronnie ends up shooting Duda.
This is for Reg. That's funny. he got jokes sometimes. Now the dude that shot Ronnie is the dude that was there face to face with Jake.
Yeah, so he wouldn't do it for Jake.
Right. So I can see, yeah, so he wouldn't do that because he said don't end up like your brother.
No.
So he obviously don't give a damn because he telling him, hey, you'll end up like him. But Support Gaming, he been on the channel for a while. He always got good comments like that. I like that. Hey, I want to give a thanks and shout out to the 33 people, you know, still in here, keeping the, you know, conversation going with all the good comments. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you new. I appreciate it. And also check out these ladies' channels as well. I didn't have enough time, but I will be putting the link in the description box so you all can definitely check them out and, you know, see what they talking about. They got a lot of good shows they talk about as well. And so definitely let's support Black businesses. A lot of people, you know, think of YouTube as free entertainment. But the people that you all watch consistently, they do it as a business. You know, it's not free entertainment. They're taking it serious. So, you know.
I appreciate all y'all. I see y'all in the comments. I know who watches me and I know who subscribes to me. So thank you.
Definitely. Yeah, CJ, I did interview him. His name was Ahmad. And he was on the show not too long. Well, it was last season. But he a real cool dude, and he got a couple other shows that he is going to be on too. That's coming out. So
who, Ronnie?
Ronnie.
No, the guy that shot Ronnie.
Oh, the one that was. So that was the one that was pushing up on Jake, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he a young dude. He working on his craft. Y'all can check him out on Instagram. He posted a lot of good pictures just recently after this episode aired. With him, with Jake and Kev and everybody hanging out. So, you know, he only like 20, 21 maybe at the oldest.
Okay.
And, you know, he working on his craft. So I give him a lot of, you know, props and respect, man.
And when the show on Showtime that you doing come on?
I don't know yet. They still filming it.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're almost finished. I think they on probably like episode 8, 9, or 10, something like that. It's gonna be 10 episodes, and you know, that show probably won't be out till the fall. And then you know, my little 2 seconds of fame on Power probably won't be out till next year. So who knows? Hopefully they don't cut me out.
You gonna be in it?
Hopefully.
It may be 2 seconds, but you are here on YouTube. You are.
Yeah, so we know. Yeah. We know you're gonna be on there.
Well, I gotta come home. I know where my home is. I'm like Rose. I'm a share. Okay, right. I'll be here for y'all and for them. I'll share. There's enough to get around.
You're like Rose know what the assignment is. Like when Rose Like, she not thinking with no rose-colored glasses. She not thinking that nigga's her man. She want the power, and she's like associated to him, and so she gets the power as well. And so she know what it is. Like, she's sitting up there, she's like, yeah, I don't mind sharing.
Yeah, I mean, she's smart because she know that, and this is something that Trig and Jake don't understand, is that it's better to be next to this power position than to be away from it and alienating yourself from it.
Right.
You know, she ain't gonna let a little coochie, although that is a big old piece of coochie. I'm saying, ooh-wee.
That's a big old.
That's a big night feat, but she ain't gonna let that get in the way of her goals and what she trying to do. You
right.
know?
I want to know what her motivations are. I feel like, are they going to dig into, you know, she just kind of like popped up out the blue, and you know, he was like doing his gang thing, and then all of a sudden he married, and now he going to being a mayor, and then she's like jumping in. I feel like she got some more motive that they haven't played out.
Right. I agree. I could see that happening.
I agree.
Yeah. And I think that like this right here, I got a couple pictures. I still was working on my video, but I ain't get a chance to finish it. But as we see, I'm gonna put up this picture. Doodah over here, he don't mind going over there to help Tracy. He done took off his shirt and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
on a mission, Jay. He was on a mission. Can we say that he was on a mission?
For real. And he damn near got mission accomplished.
How do you control women? Giving them the teeth. And if it's good, then you can control them. If it's not, it's a wash.
Yeah, now let me ask you this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to Moochie. Now, if you see a man in that position of power, and then he kind of like lower himself to be next to you, in the sense he taking off his suit, he over here painting. You know what I'm saying?
That's the real. He trying to reel her in.
Yeah,
he's doing this.
He fishing.
Yup. She on the hook already.
Right.
She on the hook and he's reeling her in. I'm telling you.
But according to her, I don't care about no mayor's office.
She was on the hook at the dinner. When her girl said, stop looking at that married man like that, she was already on the hook.
Yeah.
She was.
That's true. And she went on over there, and I think Candy looked a little intimidated.
No, I didn't think so. You thought so?
Okay, can you highlight Kendall's comment?
Reading it for what it was.
Jay, can you highlight Kendall's comment?
All right. He say, okay, Jay, Moochie and Nita, the question is Brandon dead or in witness protection? It says this is going off the conversation between the two customers at Emmett Restaurant, and why was it mentioned? I'll say this right quick, then I'm going to toss it to you. I think that it was mentioned because it's been on YouTube and everybody been saying it so much that it was like the elephant in the room, and it was smart to mention it and bring it up. And he never was charged or anything with a crime, although, you know, he was fired or whatever the case. So who knows? Maybe he may be back. Maybe he may shoot him. What you think, Moochie?
Maybe he may shoot her.
Well, maybe you know,
the wife, Brandon's wife is supposed to be coming back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Definitely ain't coming back if she coming back.
Nah, because you know he can't come back.
Nah. Well, what
somebody
you mean?
Said Brandon in Cuba with Tupac.
The thing,
so Nita, what you think about? Why you think they mentioned this, and what you think about that?
I feel like they wanted to create a open, and just like you said, in Twitter, the Twitter sphere, the YouTube sphere, everybody's saying that it is possible because you see him in a car. You never see him doing what they say. You don't see a person dead, they're not dead.
Right? There was a coffin there, but it was nobody. Now that you said that.
And then next thing you know, he was snitching, and then next thing you know, he's dead. And then they mentioned on there that it's witness protection. So I think that there is an opening there, and if they find a good way to, I don't think that they have it together, but I think that if they find an end, that they will do it. And if it's Lena's property, she will still do it, because basically when the whole controversy happened, she pretty much kind of took his side a little bit.
Yeah.
Woman, that's what I felt. I felt like she was kind of throwing the women under the bus and just was like, well, I gotta do this, but she felt like she didn't want to do it. You know,
Right.
I don't know. Like, that's just my feeling. I'm not definitive on it. I don't know this girl. I'm not. But that's her statements. That's what she said.
I did hear some people feel the same way as what you said about that when it happened. So that's interesting, because it was a few comments or complaints about his behavior before it really got action against it. Yeah.
Right.
So that's interesting. Also, right quick, Fudgy Babe, thank you so much for the support and the great comment. Got two beautiful sisters on the panel. Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel real lucky. I'm like Charlie's Angels up in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. You said CJ said, dude, I was like, I'll paint with this. I know that's right. Montana Max, thanks for the support. Also, you said thanks for throwing them glasses on for him, girl.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna put them back on.
There you go, man. Gotta put them glasses on so we can see what you saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Miss Crafty Capricorn said Lena didn't want to fire him. I mean,
this is true. She did say that.
Yeah, I mean, he was the star of the show, and he was the key figure that brought everybody together. Like, some of these people is together, and we don't know why. Like, why is Keisha hanging with Tiffany? How does that work out? They didn't even like each other last season.
Right. Yeah, but I think their whole situation changed when she got kidnapped.
And
remember, right before she got kidnapped, she was going to meet her boyfriend. She was like, I don't want him. I'm going to meet this is for my boyfriend.
Her tie is Emmett, right?
Right.
Yeah. She was with Emmett, and they was against each other in one season.
I just feel like they didn't develop it enough. They could have did it, but they didn't develop it. Like, they introduced it, and then next thing you know, we were in next season. She picking out clothes for her, and I'm like, bitch, y'all fool.
Right. And why does Emmett keep having his wife be with his side pieces that he didn't been with before?
He's immature. He's young and immature. And I think what I said in Lamont's thing, I said it just takes live and you learn. You live and you learn. You don't know.
How old is his character? He's like 19, 20, right?
You don't know.
Which don't make any sense, because in real life he like 25, 27. But in season 1, he was still in high school.
Yeah. And last season she said he was 19.
Right. So his
19.
age is not matching up with his looks and what he's doing.
It's not.
20s,
no.
20s, you're still making stupid mistakes like that. So I'm not going to hold Emmett up to trying to act like a 40-year-old or 30-year-old. Look what his father doing.
Right.
His got how many kids?
That's true. And his father, where does he work? Why is he still carrying around a VHS, a VCR, watching old ass soul food?
Jada and Jay was friends. Dre was friends before last season.
When? So that's a good question. That's why I put this up here. Also, Dre just came out last season because Kev mom was with that woman that worked at the post office.
I think she know her from around the way.
Right. She do.
You know how you got like somebody that you know from around the way? I think it's that.
Remember that Dre said that her and Jada were friends, and did they date? I think they dated and they realized they wasn't for each other. And so Dre went that way, Jada went the other way, and it is what it is. And they still friends, but they're close. That's how lesbian relationships work. Not lesbian, but bi lesbian.
Yeah, that's what and Whitney Castillo, there it is. She says she thinks he's like 20 now because she told that guy she was dating, her son was like 19.
Right. Right. So yeah, they ain't saying. Well, Montana Max, he said Nita wear the brown man.
So damn old.
Montana Max about to have y'all turn up in here. Go ahead, Max. Keep it going. We gonna have you on that brown. We gonna have Moochie giving out homework assignments. Little sexy teacher dominatrix.
If I'm giving out homework assignments, everybody's homework assignment is to watch City on the Hill because I want to talk about that show.
And
I want to talk about that show. And then me and Nita do polls we were supposed to do it tonight, but we got kind of caught up with the shot in the beginning, and we could do it tomorrow. We're gonna do the shot tomorrow at 7 o'clock, 7:30.
Okay. Well, let me know. Well, I'm gonna be talking about sports tomorrow, but if I ain't, hit me up and I'll come. You need to hold
off on the sports, watch the playoff game, and come back later. Because I know you're gonna be talking about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about Kwame
because the city was crazy. I know the Knicks lost, but it's all good because I still love my Knicks, even though they losing. But you know, it is what it is. I'm still a Knicks fan.
I know that's right. Since you all was talking about Pose, I'm gonna ask you a question. What's the main character's name again?
Blanca.
Well, put it this way: the most famous character dude that came out and said he got AIDS.
Or you talking about Pray Tell?
Oh, yeah. What's his real name?
His real name is.
Somebody type it in the comments. I know Whitney know.
His name. Oh, dang! I got his name on the tip of my tongue.
What's the guy name that wore a dress to the Academy Awards?
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Billy Porter. There you go. I told you, my girl Whitney.
Billy Porter. Go ahead, Whitney.
That's my girl.
That's our Google for the chat. So Whitney, look, we gonna be calling on you to Google stuff.
Right.
And you gotta be with it with your fingers, okay? You got me, Whitney.
So Billy Porter has been, and we got a bunch of people. Genia, Luch, I appreciate it. Chris P said Electra.
Oh yeah, Electra.
Oh, I thought he was joking. Okay.
Nah, it is Billy Porter.
Yeah, Billy Porter. And Coco, we'll go ahead and do it. You can always rewatch it. But what do you all think about that? He has had this for 14 years and has not said anything. And
when they showed
been promoting a lifestyle that is dangerous. Not to say any other lifestyle is not dangerous, because we know it doesn't matter your orientation. Anybody can catch AIDS or HIV. But what do you all think?
He was going to get intimate with somebody. Whoever he come in contact with, he tell them what's up.
Yeah, I thought he was married.
I think it was a secret between like his like
you don't have
with the public.
Disclose to everyone. You can disclose to whom is directly affected by your actions.
And I didn't know he was in Kinky Boots.
And why do you want to disclose your HIV status when it's such a big stigma about it in the Black community and as a whole? Like I don't think anybody, like half the people don't even want to say they had COVID. And
yeah,
COVID by touching a hand or breathing some fucking air. Like you have to lay down and make a conscious decision to catch COVID. You can just catch COVID, and people, they not forthcoming with that. They still, I'm protected by HIPAA. I'm protected by HIPAA. I don't have to disclose.
That's true, but COVID is not necessarily because of an action that you may have been or a lifestyle you may have been involved in. Now, you don't necessarily have to be living a dangerous lifestyle either, because we know some people may have only been with one person and unfortunately can get something too. So
This is true.
Yeah, it's no one way or one, particular, action that can get it. And then if you prevent it, then, but this, it says right here, for the first time since being diagnosed more than a decade ago, the Pose star opens up about the shame that compelled him to hide his condition from his castmates, collaborators, and even his mother, and the responsibility that now has him speaking up. The truth is the healing. Do you think that was something to hide from even your own mother?
Yeah, you can. If your mother is judgmental, and if your mother is in a space where she is not open-minded and she is not a person that is accepting and she is hard to change, listen to what I'm saying. Accepting, hard to change, open-minded. You have to be those things. If you're not those things, that's the same thing when we was talking about the shy. That father did not reveal that he had cameras because he wants his daughter to trust him. However, he wants to know what the fuck she's doing. And you can't blow your cover if you want to know what somebody's doing. That's the same thing with parents. You kind of have to walk that fine line. Yeah, you want to be a strict person, but guess what is the question from that? You end up being a child who hides things.
Yes, Chris P. Magic, and I think he's cured. I think he's still telling people he's HIV positive, but I think he's cured. I think he went to like Dr. Sabi's island and got cured. Look.
You done went deep right there. Not too many people know about Dr. Sabi now. Come on, that was deep right there.
Look, I don't want to talk too much because I don't want them to shut you down.
You funny. Yeah. Hey, going back to what you just said though, Nita, I got two examples on what you said that I agree with. So one was a woman and one was a dude that I knew. So one girl was messing around with this dude, sneaking out the windows to go be with him and all this stuff, getting caught up shoplifting, doing all kind of stuff, having sex at a young age when she was like 13, 14. And the mama went down hard on her and all kind of stuff. And that just pushed her further into the arms of that person.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Yeah, and you got to be careful. Like, I think that's part of the reason why Gemma's dad didn't go too hard, because that could have pushed her further down that road.
So what you think her father going to be saying if she start really dating Jake?
Nah, he'll be pissed on that one.
Question. That's all.
Yeah, he won't like that one.
Is he going to be all right with it? Because technically that's the mayor's son. Or is he gonna be like, hell no?
You know what? You brought up a good point I didn't think about. Technically, that's the mayor's son.
Yeah.
So
is he gonna be all right with it? Because he's like, all right, you know what is the mayor's son?
Yeah, and actually,
is he gonna be like, hell no, he a little thug?
Yeah, and actually, on paper, Jake don't look like a thug. He go to the same school. He the mayor's son.
So I would have thought the dark-skinned dude would have got beat up before the light-skinned dude, to be honest. But
the dark-skinned dude was listening. He got the gun pulled on him, though.
Right.
The dark-skinned, if you want to go take it there, the other dude pulled the gun out.
Right, but that's because he reached in his pockets.
So he didn't know if he was going to pull out.
Huh?
Was it a gun or a taser?
No,
it was a gun.
It was a gun because that's why he was so scared. That's why he went and smoked that blunt and got a little pint of liquor. I don't know who he got it from some wino. He got going in there.
He had to go to 55th and State.
Your mother's note saying, I need some Jack Daniels.
You know what?
It's Mama's note. That's old school right there.
I ain't never heard nothing like that.
Oh yeah, we used to do that. I remember even going with my nephew.
No, I know you. I used to go to the liquor store. You see people. Can you get me this?
You didn't
like it'll be somebody doing that.
Yeah, we would get cigarettes too.
Like, well, I can't get you that. You better go on.
Moochie, you older than me. Come on, I know you.
Nah, not the notes. I couldn't do stuff like that because my father used to be on the boulevard, so I'll go there with that.
Yeah,
they'll be like, you know, your daughter was down here doing, and then I wouldn't see the light of day after that. Certain stuff I couldn't do because my father would be out there and they'd be like, you was down there. Moochie was down there. Nah, I wasn't down there. Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, they actually get to know you and your family back in the day.
Yeah, you know, somebody would tell you. They'd be like, you know, your daughter was down here at the liquor store with a note.
Right. I didn't write that note.
I want to see the light of day if some shit like that happen.
Boy. So you were saying you surprised the dark-skinned dude had the gun pulled on him. He was reaching in his pocket. And so, you know, these cops, they scared. They didn't know what was going on. And so, I mean, that's why I think he got the gun pulled on him, not more so because he dark or light. I
thought he was just like, it was in the moment. He was kind of reacting, trying to help Jake. So I didn't think he had nothing in his pocket or he had a weapon or anything like that.
No, he was going to pull out his phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all. I just didn't think it was a weapon or nothing like that, but I just felt like he was trying to get up and help Jake in some kind of manner.
Right.
Jay, highlight Mr. Stony Rock 31's comment because he said he's not the mayor's son. We know he's not the mayor's son,
right?
But they could have used that as an angle because they used him for his political gain.
Right.
That's my point.
Right.
We already know he's not his son, but I feel like if they really wanted to push an angle, they could have used that as an angle.
Right. Nita, what you think?
I think they will, and I think it's going to come to light, and I think that it's going to be in the news, and I think because he pulled rank in that hospital, and he did all those things, so I think it's setting it up for that to happen.
Right.
You know?
And Duda don't have any kids, right?
I don't think so, no, because that's what she was saying. That's what Roz Candy's character was saying last season.
Right.
She said he would have made a good father.
Right. And Stony Rock, remember, Jake was living with him.
Right.
You know, so, and he could have got him if he went on there. Remember, he said he didn't go on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, because that's his plan. Instead of having one brother, he want to control them both. So, you know, he paying the boy tuition. So, you know, I think that's what that was about. Fudgy Babe was saying she wondered why Gemma's dad didn't mention that he knows about Kevin sneaking to see Gemma. That's what we was just talking about. If he goes too hard or says too much, he may have the wrong effect and push her further into his arms. Because it's only so much
when she's sneaking out at night to see him.
Exactly. And he got to go to work still. They go to the same school. I mean, he would be working another job trying to police everything she do to keep her away from him. And like Larry said on Lamont's channel, he probably sees a lot of himself in Kevin and knows that she could be doing a lot worse with a worse type of dude.
Exactly.
He's a good dude for what the pool is. So when y'all niggas be saying choose better, be better. Because this nigga sitting up here thinking that Kevin is cool and he a lot like him, but Kevin ain't shit.
You think Kevin ain't?
Why you say Kevin ain't shit?
He got time to grow. He just don't have, he's where he is right now. And
I think he just caught up right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's caught up right now, and this whole situation. I at first I was really mad at his character, what they did with him.
Like what?
I didn't like the way we talked about it.
I thought you
how he didn't call. But I with the other thing, I understood what you were saying now with the cop situation. But I still feel like he should have called Jake's people.
Right.
I had a problem with that.
And then they showed it. They made sure they showed it. They showed Trey getting a call, and Jake couldn't even say nothing. He was just like, what?
And then everybody's bringing up why Papa didn't call, but it's like
they didn't call nobody. But I feel like they are traumatized from the events. You know what I'm saying? Like they talked amongst themselves because they are children. You cannot expect these children to act like adults.
But they ain't really children though. I see them as young adults.
They're young adults, yes.
Yeah, like when we was on the show with Lamont and Larry and Moochie a little while ago, Larry was making the point that, and I would normally agree with this, but not in this situation, that the reason Kev didn't call and let them know about what happened with Jake is because Kev is young, a kid, and he can't make, the right decision. He traumatized and a few of those things. But Kev shot Ronnie drunk ass when he was like 10 years old. He saw Coogie get murdered when he was like 10, 11 years old. He been smoking and drinking. He been running the streets. He just had a gun to his face by the street dudes when he was looking for his sister.
That was my part.
Yeah.
How you had a gun to your head last season, and this season the cop just pull out and you traumatized. I couldn't see you freezing and getting down on the floor and all of that, but you traumatized where you had to go to the bottle and hit a blunt.
Right.
I'm not understanding that.
Right. And I'm with you on the sense that when it was all over and they pulled off with Jake in the car, the first thing he should have been doing is calling Trig, hey, Jake just got arrested.
Exactly. That's the part I didn't understand. How you not calling his people?
Right.
Because you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. The next best person, you need to be on the phone with them. And I feel like it was a missed opportunity to try to convey that. And I want to say they want to keep on trying to say that they are immature and they're not thinking like that. Does that make any sense? Like
they having sex, they smoking weed, drinking, they running the streets, they over here talking about politics and all.
I hope he don't go towards drugs. Like I hope he don't become a drug addict.
I don't think so. So that's an old school way of people saying that weed is a gateway drug. I don't agree with that. Especially in my experience, most people would actually say don't do nothing else. And most people that I know that were weed smokers never started smoking or doing nothing else, unless that was their personality.
Whitney said Kevin is going to be the next Ronnie.
I hope not.
No, Mama, joking. No, Mama, no.
Whitney joking. She gotta be.
Mama, no.
Ain't nobody gonna replace me, girl. I'm gonna be around forever. Follow the drip.
Spirit.
Chris P said Papa and Maisha aren't having sex. They ain't got nowhere to have sex. Ain't everybody home at Maisha's house.
They got too much in the way. And they got to do different things to make that work. You know what I'm saying? But they got to have enough space and a lot of other things. But that's because Papa technically is a simp. First of all, he sitting there and she gonna put her chain on his neck talking about, I got the hottest boy in the game wearing my chain. That's a simp move.
I don't like that word.
What?
I don't either, and I don't like being one either. So
I don't like them.
Okay, he a sucker. He's soft.
What simp means to me, the way the toxic male says it is saying that a male that treats a female in a respectful manner, they are a simp. What the fuck? No.
Well, first of all, what's the toxic part? Like, what I call him a simp is because he is like not even a beta male. He like a zeta male or something. I don't know. Like
You remember Jake was like, I would never tell a bitch I love her. That's
Okay.
And that's the part I don't get. They showed that part, and then I'm like, how was she with this dude? How was she kissing him? What? I want to know what got us to that point.
Okay, I'll explain one story. I mentioned it on Lamont, but I'll explain it a little different. So, at least my experience with girls at that age range is that the girls like excitement. You know what I mean? The girls want to feel like they live in the video life, or they with the bad boy, or they doing it
But I'm
big, or
saying you
doing
got
this.
all that excitement already where this kid is sneaking out of his house to come hit you
Yeah,
off
but
in the
he
middle of
ain't
the
in
night and
trouble.
lay up with you.
Yeah, but she want to feel like she kind of like doing things. Like he just coming to lay up in her room, like she already in her room.
yeah.
You know, he's a beta male in the sense that he bowing down to her every need, and she kind of running him.
This
And
is
like
true.
she said,
This is
she
true.
told him, I want somebody I can debate with. He like, I don't want to debate with you. I love you. What do you want me to do? Say jump. How high? You want me to paint the fence? Clean the backyard? What do you want? Like,
they laid the foundation with that. And
yeah, a woman don't appreciate that when they're young. A lot of women don't. When they get older, like Larry said, been through a lot,
Right.
and then realize, damn, he was a good dude. He would have had good credit. We could have had a house. He
And
would have
build a
still been
life
here
together.
raising the kid. He wouldn't have cheated on me.
in your 40s, child.
Right.
For the streets. You break that heart once, girl, they for the streets.
That's true. So, like I mentioned, I was not like Kev, but I did like this girl a lot, and I tried to treat her like my little queen at the time, and try to do stuff for her and do this and take her places and stuff. And she broke up with me saying I'm too nice. So,
and that's real.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
You know, I'm all about women, but I'm not about the bullshit that they do. Women do some bullshit ass things, and I'm gonna call you out on it. But at the end of the day, like I said, you can say it's young, just the way I said Kevin was young. I don't say that I don't give the same grace for boys, because I said Kevin was young and he was immature.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For that girl. And then at the same time, talking about how the society socialized men and women to act. Men are superior, women are not. And so then they have a connection, and then next thing you know, they pull apart, and then next thing you know, the men is on some other shit and the woman is on some other shit. And then they have to come back together in their 40s and shit once they grown and learn the friends and all that.
Your mic is kind of going in and out. It sounds like you're far away a little bit. I know you ain't far away. I see how close you are, but it's yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Moochie. In your experience, have you known or have you felt that way, whereas you didn't want a guy being all nice? You wanted a guy to be a little bit, you know, leader, or somebody you could debate with, or somebody you couldn't boss around, or you tell him do this and he gonna run and do it like your pet. Go ahead, I see it on your face. Go ahead, tell the story. Tell the story. Let's hear it.
Now, my ex-husband, he was an alpha.
Okay.
He was an alpha.
Are you an alpha personality or more?
Nah, I guess I'm the submissive type.
Okay.
I'm the submissive type, but then again, I've been in a relationship where I took the lead.
Okay.
So, but that didn't work out either.
Well,
I can't even go by my track record, because to me, I just attract buttholes. I don't want to say
Montana Max. No, I'm just messing with you. So, a beta type personality will be frustrated trying to be the leader or having to be the leader, because that's going against your personality. Just like two alphas won't get along because they both trying to take the lead, and they not, you two leaders, you can't go anywhere.
But I'm still having trouble with this because he was mad disrespectful to her, but the brother already saw it last season. You like her, man.
I said that too, and she like him too because he's a person that's not trying to say the careful things all the time. And
I think and that's what Kevin is. I think Kevin was in that school longer than Jake, where he was used to conforming to everything.
Plus, he belongs in that school because he earned it, whereas Jake only got in there because of the connections.
Exactly.
You know, not that he dumb, because like he said, he's starting to do good in certain classes. But Kev got put in there because, you know, the teacher saw something in him. He was getting good grades. He got in there for that reason, the right reason. So, you know,
I'm just mad at him betraying him like that.
That's dirty. That is dirty.
Because he did it. That's not the first time he's done that to him.
What's the other time he did it?
When they had last season, when they had the little thing at his house before the sister disappeared, he was going to talk to the other girl.
Oh yeah, when they had the girls at his house.
Yeah, and he ended up talking to her.
Yeah,
he basically let him know, like, nah, I'm talking to her, and he backed off.
Yeah, Nita, let me ask you.
And he did it to him when they was in elementary school, when they was all in school together with the girl at the. Remember when they was going to the play? When he kept going, he liked the girl so much that he signed up to be in the play.
Right.
And then Jake ended up talking to the girl. So he's done it to him a number of times.
Way back.
Yeah.
You got a good memory. You must have just saw that recently.
Stuff, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Montana's over there, got his eye on you, girl. He say that cup you drinking out of dope.
I get one.
You know what, Nita? Me and you gonna chat. I gotta send you something. I gotta send you something so we could be, you know, together. We have our little nights. We're gonna have the same glass.
You see what I'm sipping on?
Look, and I'm bougie, so you know.
You with the plastic cup boys.
I got a little hint of
now I'm going to get you a cup. That's my mission now.
I got a little.
No, that's right. I need to get my little JAYMOOREREVIEWS cup out. So Nita, let me ask you this. We've been on for about an hour. I don't want to keep everybody up all night long, but let me ask you this. How have you felt in your personal experience with a man that's more submissive or a beta, or would you prefer a guy that's more alpha, take the lead, do certain things? What, even when you was younger versus now, or what would you think? What was your experience?
Okay, my experience was I've been there and I've done that when I was young. I am older.
Well, what did you do when you was young? Did you like the alpha, or did you diss the beta, or what?
It was a beta.
Okay.
Why do you think Bill Cosby? Why do you think R. Kelly? Why do you think these people go for younger women? Because they're more malleable to what you want them to be.
You mean moldable?
Malleable, moldable, whatever.
Yeah, they like the clay. Look.
But that's what it is. It's like sometimes older men try to get with younger women to make them what they want them to be. And so
I agree.
I was one of those people, young, dumb, full of cum. It is what it is. And I'm not even going too front like it wasn't. Like I said, when I'm talking from experience. I'm not talking from watching TV and watching this and doing this. And this is experience. So when you hear the woman's perspective coming from me, and that's all you want to hear, like I will tell the men's perspective as I see it, but you're going to get the woman's perspective from me. And so,
I agree. Power struggles are a waste of time. Sometimes you got to know when to fall back.
What I've learned is that I was groomed to be the strong Black woman, and I didn't like it. It was too much stress. It was too much all of that. If the men built to do that, then that's what the hell they gonna do in my book. Like, it don't gotta be that in my book. But if you gonna take the male role in my life, if the man's supposed to lead, y'all want to talk about European standards, the white men lead, then that's what you're gonna do. That's how.
Right. Now I'm gonna say this. I don't think it's a European thing. I think it's just a natural order of things. And I think that it is not one superior over the other though. So just because I'm the male and I'm gonna take a leadership alpha position, I still need that comfort and support in order to lead us to where we want to go as a team.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, even though I may be the leader of the team, I still can't win by myself. I need that support. I need that good woman to, when I'm tired or beat or when I'm discouraged, to be there to come with ideas or help or say it's going to be all right, give you enough strength to go back out there and keep fighting for the team, you know? And like Bab say, it's about being happy and working together. That's how we work together. We both got roles to play, you know? If we are arguing over what to do, then we're not going to get where we need to go, you know? So whether whoever's the leader, then you need a support person, and you can't have one without the other.
Right. And what's actually happening is that Black women are being impregnated and having children and having to be the leader because the man isn't stuck with the baby. The baby's inside the mother. And so that's when this independent woman grows up and have to be the person that she has to be because the man fucking ran off.
I think it's a deeper than that though. I think because the way society has been put, that I don't like to blame music and stuff, but the way everybody is, where it's you know,
you can
change it. Music is basically don't trust this, B, F this, I can get some more, on to the next one.
Well, if you're gonna go there, it went before that.
It has. It's been going on.
If you're gonna go there,
it really starts when they took the man out of the household.
It really went before that with them taking the Black man out of the household.
That's what
that was their objection from the 60s to
Black Panthers and everything,
family.
Black community, exactly.
They took the Black man out of the household and gave women welfare, and you know, if you really gonna go there,
and they made Black men have records so they couldn't get a job.
Exactly.
They have to.
Well, you made the woman the breadwinner.
Exactly, and women historically make less money than men for the same job, which is not right or fair, but it happens. And now you got them being the breadwinners, and now you have generations of men growing up basically with a mama that they sleeping with still, or because I mean, if she taking care of you,
you know
what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta use her car, you gotta use her credit, she gotta do all this stuff, and you know, or they having babies with all these women and stuff because they don't have to take responsibility. They've been used to seeing their mama or somebody else doing it. So they don't have a good role model of, you know, this being a father and being there. And then also most men, when they're young, especially, learn from example, pick up a lot of stuff from example. So a lot of these dudes run around with feelings like bitches. They ain't never learned how to be a man. They picking up on the emotional side of women, and that's why they afraid to fight and take an L. They'll shoot you because they don't want to get beat up and don't know how to, move on with your life. They'll be quick to kill you or run away or do all kind of stuff. And that's why I think it's just a whole, downward cycle with society.
So messed up. Our Black culture is so messed up. And I don't feel like, am I breaking up?
No, you're echoing though.
Okay. I know it's actually fault or the Black woman's fault. I just feel like it's under the umbrella of white supremacy. We are all, that's why I keep trying to tell everybody about like the stuff that happened to Kevin and Jake and the way they deal with it. Everybody deals with it differently. Like you don't know how you're gonna deal with it. Like, but
keep in mind, Kev raised by 2 women.
Right. Well,
and
I understand he raised by 2 women.
Leadership.
I understand he raised by 2 women, but you mean to tell me you didn't have the police conversation with your son?
No, I wouldn't have told my mama I got
no, I'm not saying that part. Yeah. I'm talking about her having a police conversation with your son. About what to do.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And he did the right thing.
And that's the part. I'm like, I'm kind of having a problem with this episode with that.
Yeah, that was messed up. But Kev did the right thing in trying to give the ID and comply. Jake, the one that was the knucklehead, talking about why I gotta give you ID and walk away.
I don't gotta give. Yeah, you right.
Like, who you think you are? You know what I mean? That's why he got his ass whooped. But not saying that was right. He shouldn't have. But he could have simply just showed the ID. And then kept walking. Like, what was that? That was nothing.
Kept it moving. Then he was like, I should have had I should have kept my uniform on.
Right. No, you should have gave him your ID, fool. That way he didn't whoop you because you ain't have a uniform, And what you was just saying, Nita, is like what Moochie said. It's going back to when, basically the community was broken up and they took Black men out of the household, had them locked up for all kind of different, offenses. And they made these bad decisions of, selling drugs and stuff. But they didn't have other opportunities and things to, support their family. And they made one bad choice into another. And then they made the law where you get, 10 times more time for crack versus powder cocaine and all kind of different stuff. And it's a downward cycle. And then when they made it so women felt that they couldn't have a man because then I might lose my Section 8 or my, food stamps or my, money, this, that, and the other, it made an even bigger wedge in the community. And, it's just messed up. CJ said, my sister and I are concerned listening to Nita. I don't know what the hell CJ been talking about all night.
What is he? What's the other comment he put? The uniform switch to regular clothes was cool for a moment. What?
Let me see.
What is he talking about?
Not on the same vibrations and the frequencies. Like, we're different.
I could barely hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh.
Hey, but we did used to do this because I used to have to wear a uniform at school. And it was times, but we would be going somewhere a lot of times. So like if I'm going to a girl's house or going somewhere else, then we would switch up. I wouldn't just switch up because I didn't want to be seen with it, especially in the wintertime when you wearing a coat that big,
Yeah, and all it looked like is you got on khakis. That's the part I didn't understand.
Right.
You got on khakis and a coat, and the guy was clowning him because of his uniform.
So I don't think
I don't know. And I'm from New York where they wear coats and stuff, and kids wear uniforms all year round.
It was your black skin.
I don't know. It's just I don't know.
It was your black skin and your disrespect to the police.
That's exactly what it was. Okay, Chris P said, but that cop went above and beyond. He did. You right. He did have to punch him like that. He was going in.
And Jake, he couldn't have been that strong.
He wasn't. He was on the ground the whole time. He never was aggressive. I watched it. He never was aggressive. The only person that was aggressive was Kevin trying to help Jake. And he got the gun pulled on him, but he didn't get nothing.
Yeah, and then this happened in like season 2. Yeah, then the cops pulled up with Jake or something with Reg in season 2. Whitney, I know you just recently watched it. Didn't they have some type of police interaction? Yeah, when they was at a restaurant eating outside in the parking lot or something.
I think so, but I think that was one of the cops that was on the tape.
Okay,
I'm not sure though.
That somebody can go in their pocket and you can like.
All the kids were fighting.
Dude,
okay, there was some kids fighting. That's right.
Yeah, he overheard all of it.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the comments before we get up out of here. If anybody want to come on up and chat with us, just make sure you keep it respectful, of course.
CJ, I want you to come on.
CJ, you got Anita say, come on, bring your ass, boy. Put them cereal boxes down.
You talking all that shit in the comments. Let's talk.
There you go, CJ.
Hello?
Montana Max, where you at? She might put the glasses on for you again.
Look, I'll put them on. I ain't see him no more though. I think he going.
That because you a beta.
I know that's right. We got Marissa ready to join here. I can barely see you in the thing. What's up? How you doing?
What's up, Marissa?
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right.
I got my light off because it's nighttime.
It's all right. What's up? What you thought about the episode?
I actually liked it. I like the cinematography.
It was good.
It was. Yeah. I agree with that. With the whole montage in the beginning, I agree with that.
Yeah. But I just want to know, like, you know how Papa is always trying to fix Kevin and Jake arguing? I don't think he's going to be able to fix this. Like, you know, this is like the ultimate betrayal because Kevin and Jake has always had their problems, like since season 1.
Yup.
And I don't think that Papa can say anything that's going to fix this because he's kissing Gemma. Like, that's kind of hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, and you know, it looked like they was on prom.
I don't think so. It looked like they was at the ballroom, but all these shots, I guess all this happened at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, it looked like it was some type of political dance or something.
Okay.
I don't know if it was a prom because it was older kids there that was dancing.
It like it was a whole bunch of grown people, but I don't know, like, I don't think these 10 episodes gonna take place within a month. That would be silly, you know, for 10 whole episodes to take place within a month.
I think they're gonna do a mid-season break.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, because they're not done filming for season 4.
Like I said, I think they're gonna do like a mid-season, and I said that on Lamont's channel.
They're still filming. They only filmed half of the episodes.
Oh, that's strange. Hey, she said, hey. Okay, so that makes sense now. What do you think? What are your thoughts as a woman about being with a dude, either your experience or what do you think about a guy that's submissive versus a guy that's more alpha? What would you prefer, or what is your experience with that?
Half and half.
Okay, when you was younger, their age, did you think a guy that was submissive or really all lovey-dovey with you was boring?
Kinda, yeah.
Guys, listen up. At least if you're younger, you gotta hold in a little of them feelings with it. Because what, you thought it wasn't a challenge, or he was just what, soft or boring, or what? What was that about?
Yeah, I thought it was boring, you know. Yeah, because like, you know, with like when you were a bad boy, it seems like a whole bunch of fun and everything, but then you got to deal with problems, and then you like, you know, it's not all it's cracked up to be. So yeah.
About how old did you start to realize it ain't all what it's cracked up to be?
16. I'm only 18 now though, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, where are you checking in from? What city?
Florida.
Okay. I heard that twang in your voice, so I know you can go south.
So you got a lot of little crazy bad boys over there.
Yeah.
Everybody got hair.
Let
like
me find out you from Dade County. Are you? Where you from?
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you almost like basically kind of similar to Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. So you ain't got everybody wearing the Kodak black hairdo there.
No, they do. Yeah, most of the boys got those in their head. Yeah, that's a Florida thing.
You said they do. It's too damn hot for that.
Yeah.
You know, sweaty and shit. You got anything you want to say or ask Moochie or Nita?
No, I'm good. Marissa, you good? You good?
You want to ask anything, Marissa?
You good now? And do you have some lessons to tell?
I
just want to talk about the Emmett thing. I don't understand why he's that stressed about it. I never seen a man being that stressed about cheating, like that guilty. Usually they don't care. I don't understand what it is with Emmett.
He mad because everybody in the room done each other.
Yeah.
Everybody watched that movie done each other except for the father and son.
It's like everybody
and the two girls, which I think, like I said, I think that's common.
It's like everybody is sharing, you know.
Yeah.
Like you got Jake and Gemma and the Kevin situation. Then
yeah, that's what I said. It's all threesome situation.
The only people that's not sharing is what's Kevin's mom name? Nina and Dre. You know.
Don't nobody else want Dre. They ain't ready for that plastic, boy. That's dynamite, plastic explosive, boy. Don't go ahead and pack that up in you, boy. You be wore out. Don't nobody want that. Don't know when to stop.
Another thing I don't understand is the whole thing with Tiffany and Keisha being friends. I think that was kind of random, but I'm glad that they are. You know, I just don't know anybody that will be friends with their current boyfriend's ex.
I think that came out because of the whole kidnapping situation, though.
Yeah, and they became closer.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
And Emmett
ain't really thinking about getting back with Emmett. It's like they got, you know, they're those exes that can still be friends, which, you know, you really don't see, you know.
Yeah, like he ain't sweating on her, but, right. He need to be worried because his wife is making friends with all his exes or somebody he slept with.
That's true.
Damn, boy, don't you know how to separate stuff?
And then he giving it away because every time they talk, he like, y'all talking about me. Tiffany gonna catch on to that. Like, you know, why would you think we're constantly talking about you? Because Emma not that important, you know.
He's basically bringing it up. You know
he's telling on himself. And I don't understand, like, he was playing hard. I'm like, he's an AC off or something. Like, I thought he was about to pass out.
He basically did.
After the movie, this guilty about cheating. I've never seen this.
That was guilt messing with him because he done married this girl, and now the father done brought that movie over. And then he listening to all of them talking about that cheating scene where
about cut that weenus off. He was like,
exactly.
Woo. I think Tiffany gonna cheat on him because if you notice, like Tiffany has always been petty. So
somebody in the chat already called it. I think she might mess around with that dude that had the new couch, and he was like, "When you want some good tea, you know who to holler at."
Yeah, I can see her doing that, and that's why Emmett probably crying, which I don't understand. What's the point of crying about it?
Because
you know why?
Because he
thought it couldn't get done to him.
Wait, what you say, Moochie?
Say that again.
No, what you just say? I said
he probably he's crying because he can't believe that it got done to him. I don't even think it's because she found out.
Yeah, you talking about in the open?
Yeah, I think it's because he cheated back. Yeah. I mean, she cheated back. Yeah.
Either she cheated back with Lala, Don.
Well, she slept with Darnell.
Cheated back with that dude.
Yeah. Lala.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
my girl Nikki said Papa ain't cheating. He don't share nothing off his plate.
How like Gina Brown comment?
Let me see.
I think Papa and Aisha is so random though, because they didn't really like each other in the first 2 seasons.
Right.
Yeah, but
he wanted Kev.
He like her now.
And she wanted Kev a lot because she was chasing him down and getting kisses. I'm like, you doing too much. That's kind of desperate.
Yeah.
If that was a dude doing that, it
needs
to
be watched out.
Yeah,
she might do it just to have that business to herself too, Dom.
Oh, now that's dirty and smart, but greasy. It
Yeah.
says Dom
It's
is
dirty,
the
though.
trifling one that needs to be watched out because Tiff doesn't know, but Dom knows she slept with Emmett. And if she
Exactly.
break
Good
them up,
point, Gina.
yeah, yeah,
And it's another thing I can't be happy with Emmett about, that he stole Sonny's business, and it's like that's his. You know, he got the business,
I was
and
mad at
like I
that
don't
too,
think he could.
girl.
yeah. They just made him disappear.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we're not gonna see Sonny again, so there's no point.
Darnell can't hold water. Is that what his son said about him?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sally Ann,
You
thank
got a
you. I
super chat.
appreciate it. You say
6 gunshot. Judah and
cancel this Christmas. Sally, she you know, that's Machine Gun Sally over here. She good supporter, what they call it, 6 gun Sally over here. She been and put 6 shots in somebody else. I think it was Sally that popped through that. But yeah, they said Sonny had a heart attack or a stroke or whatever, and Emmett saved him only to steal his business from him because he recovered and came back. And he was mad.
Emmett burned down his kitchen too. Emmett burned down the restaurant, and he still became manager after that. And then you backstab this man that has helped you.
Yeah, that had a bad taste in my mouth too.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not happy about him having the business. This is.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming through. I'm about to let Cobra Star Green come on for a second. You got anything else you want to say right quick before you get out of here, Marissa?
Yeah, I was gonna say that I think Keisha gonna end up keeping the baby at the end. Yeah.
I agree with you.
I do.
Yeah. We all kind of agree with that. And I think before you go, do you think she doing too much trying to decide if somebody in a relationship or how much money they got and all this stuff before she gives the baby?
I do, because you know she really can't control what happens afterwards. She gives the baby, like who she gives the baby to. So I think she should go ahead and just keep the baby. You know, it's it's no point in her giving up for adoption.
What you think about that?
I think she's gonna have a hard life if she keeps that baby.
Because that baby,
if she could give it to somebody that's rich and better off, let her go and try to. I don't know. I just was mad that they gave away her track college scholarship. That whole thing pissed me off.
But it seems like the Williams family are a lot better off. They got a better house.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm like, where the house come from?
Yeah, because they was in like an apartment. Now they in a house.
Right.
There's a lot of things that's not explained.
I was bringing Cobra Star Green on, but he left, so I don't know. You can stay on a little bit longer. I guess he said he got to go to work or something. I got to work on something, so just forgot about me. Okay, forget about you, I guess.
No, so what I was saying about that whole thing, like
Nikki say they snuck that house in on us. Yeah, just like they snuck Emmett and Tiff out that house too, and they got an apartment now.
I honestly thought they was gonna still be living with Jada. I really did.
No, well, they did say technically they was gonna be there for a month.
So that's the only thing.
And she was telling them she wanted them to get out. Keisha needs to go to college. I agree with Chris.
I agree too.
I agree because she had a promising track career with that. I just feel like they I didn't like that. I was kind of like,
if she's keeping a baby, but like I'm pretty sure her parents, they both work, and she's at college. Kevin can't watch the baby, so who's gonna watch the baby?
Right. And I only thing I would say is that she didn't ask for this. And
no, she didn't.
It's not because she was being reckless, sleeping around without using protection or whatever. Like this was forced upon her.
Control.
Yeah, exactly. So this was forced on her, and I know abortion is something that's that's a difficult thing, but I think she's doing right by wanting to at least give them up for adoption and then move on. But like she want to know all this stuff about the people, but she ain't telling them how she got pregnant. So you think she wrong for not telling the people that she was raped and this baby is a product of rape from a crazy dude?
I think they know, or they just don't care. But maybe they don't know, because you remember she said, are they gonna care how I got pregnant? So they don't know. I think she's gonna tell the woman because it seems like they're gonna get a lot closer. So I think she's gonna end up telling her.
That popcorn gonna get to her.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Nita, do you think she should tell that baby is a product of rape?
I mean, she told her and put her cards out on the table and said that she was getting a divorce. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's a fair exchange. If I say I got pregnant by rape, you want this baby, I want my child to be in a 2-parent household. Which
I don't think she's gonna tell. I don't think that, like Nicole just said. Why do they need to know? Why?
Which I can.
If she tells that means she really wants to keep her baby.
Which I completely.
I think it's like the pressure of her because my mother.
Hold on, let me hear what Nita was saying right quick.
What I completely think is bogus because somebody can sit in your face and think that or act like they are completely okay, and it's always okay until it's not okay. That's why I keep trying to tell people it's okay until it's not okay. So you think you giving your child to a 2-parent family household, and that's not what it is. It's never what it is. You cannot ever say that what you imagine is going to be what it is. It's never going to be that.
Well, I don't know about never.
Not ever, but it could be that.
Right. And just because it ain't that way now don't mean it is in the future. And if it is that way now, don't mean it always will stay that way. Like,
it's down. Take your expectations down because.
Yeah. I think she should focus more on who really wants to have the baby and love the baby.
That's what I didn't understand why she was doing all that digging.
Right. Talking about I'm a product of a child of divorce. So
but even if she is a product of a divorce, that lady still could give that child a better life.
Right.
She was in a nice home. She wanted the baby.
Divorce is early on.
Right. And who's to say if she got divorced, she don't meet somebody else in a year or two and fall in love and stay married for the next 20, 30 years.
Right. It's always
another thing I don't understand is why Trig and everybody so mean to do that. Like he's helping everybody, honestly.
Yeah. The only thing that I can think of is that he may sometimes or subconsciously blame Duda for Reg's death.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nita? You think that Trig thinks that Duda responsible for Reg's death?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did give the okay to
Nita,
have
but I'm gonna answer.
Like, I don't have to say nothing else. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So Moochie, what do you think? What can he do? He don't have any proof.
Let me tell you this. It's the way that Duda moves. So when you think about these alpha males and how they want to exert their power, okay, so you want to exert your power, right? So you are in control. You said that he didn't pull the trigger, but he is responsible, right?
I agree with Whitney. She said Reg was gonna get himself killed anyway because he was a loose cannon.
I was just about
to ain't never lied.
The comment, but Reg is responsible for how he lived too.
Are we talking about living people? I'm talking about living people. I'm talking about who are players now.
Right. No, somebody bought Reg up. That's why.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah. The thing is, actually, Duda is not really responsible for Reg's death. Is that he tried to protect Reg, but they was gonna start a war, and so dude was like, "Hey, either we gonna get Reg or it's about to be a war," and he just left Reg out there to dry, hanging basically.
But
Reg robbed them people.
He didn't
tell Reg to rob them. He wanted his money back from Reg.
He didn't care how he got it, but as long as he got it.
Right. Reg's dumbass robbed some people and they figured out it was him, wanted revenge, and he left him hanging. Trigg killed the man that was responsible for Red's death. Remember in that first episode of last year, he shot Red Rooster Hot Sauce Man. And so, you know, he need to chill with that anger towards Doodah, you know, because Doodah, like y'all was saying, he looking out for everybody.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think he actually cares about Tracy's son being killed. He seems like he was a little sincere, but he's also going to use it to the best of his ability too, I think.
I feel like all he cares about is Jake and Tracy at this point, and maybe his wife, because his wife, Rose, know how to maneuver and do things. But I feel like everybody else is expendable. I feel like everybody else, he has demonstrated that everybody else is expendable, and he don't give a fuck about them, including money, free. Did you hear how he talked to Trey? He was like, you don't work with me, you work for me. Like that
he had to check his ass.
Like I said, I think, like I said, I already called it. I think Imani gonna shoot him.
Okay.
No,
that's my opinion.
It could.
What did you say?
I said I got a list of people I think it could be. It could be
okay,
anybody.
I want to hear your list. I'm curious.
Nah, it would be stupid that Lynn just wrote that in the script about the whole thing about Brandon and protective custody. If they're not gonna bring him back, why even write that? You know.
Look, he don't gotta have contact with that girl. Remember, they could do something where they come back in town and he shoot Doodah and bounce.
Nah, possible.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised with everybody have an OS moment.
Yeah, I don't think Doodah care about Tracy like that. I think he just wants some of that ass.
Oh,
you know what?
No, he wants that.
I want to know what CJ.
I don't think he cares about
CJ
her
coming on? CJ, why you ain't click on the link? CJ 32 pull two. You should have came on the link.
He wants an endorsement from a small business that's saying that he is helping him and he's doing all that. That's why Rose and they are going so hard on her.
Yeah, because she's a non-profit organization. So they want to look like they doing good for the community.
That's all it is. It ain't got nothing to do with feelings.
I think so too. Yeah. And besides, her business is just starting. It wasn't even nobody doing nothing yet.
No, her business. Remember, she had the little
the girls
group
talking.
session. So now you know how you get those grants and stuff. I'm just running with stuff.
Right.
So she probably got a grant now where her thing is really about to take off.
Right. I forgot about the ladies talking.
You didn't say that.
I didn't finish my list.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, it might be random, but Big Mike, I'm just this name.
They did show a clip of Big Mike shooting and doing something for the future episodes at the end of this, and said what to expect on the future of the Shy. So
you know what?
And
I'm gonna go do my homework. I'm gonna go do my homework and look at it.
Yeah, Marissa, who else is on your list?
Like the video.
Doodah's mother, since she did hate him and she don't care about him. With the shot, you never know because it's random.
Old behind can't get up there and do that shit.
She had an airplane.
I can see Lena Waithe character doing it before the mother.
Yeah, I can see her doing it too. Her being mad at Doodah because he won mayor.
Mm-hmm.
I will hope
and then they did the whole boys club thing.
Okay, who else on your list? That's it.
Yeah, for now.
Okay. Well, you got Big Mike on the list and his mother, and that's two people I didn't consider. Who else did you say on the list?
I said it might be Jim's father, but he's not really.
I didn't think that either. I don't think he would do it though. Nita, who on your list or who shot Doodah?
Candy, Jake, and possibly Imani, but not really. She's like a distant. Yeah, no. Jake.
And I think it said Tracy too, because you know, dude, I might play with her feelings or something.
Mm-hmm. She done say Ronnie get killed. Now she gangster.
So you saying Tracy?
Some people were saying.
No,
Tracy.
I'm talking about Marissa. She said Tracy.
No, I was saying some people were saying it might be Tracy, and I said I can see it because just random things happening.
Okay, so Nita, who on your list?
I thought I just said it.
You just said one person. Yeah, please say it again.
Shit. Okay.
Girl, your mic, we could barely hear you.
I said Jake.
Okay.
And I want to say, like, I can't remember the first person. I know it's a woman because ain't no man gonna shoot a person in the side. I don't know. Once they came, Rose. It was Rose.
Yeah, fucking babe, just say Rose.
They're like a man hand. You know,
I think it's Amani. She already killed before.
So y'all think those are man hands? I mean, using two hands. A man would just use one hand.
Amani got skinny hands.
Yeah. I don't think it can't be Jake because at the time he's kissing Gemma because it looked like all this had happened at once.
No, it didn't happen at once. This is just, you remember how what's it?
Okay, it's like a preview, like a montage.
Did you
How to Get Away with Murder? Like,
Jay, did you get that clip where Imani was arguing with somebody and the person had a suit on?
It was
before that, Imani is arguing with somebody, and and the person has a suit on.
I do, but they're not in the same picture together.
You remember Kevin had a suit on too? Kevin had a suit on too.
But Kevin was crying.
When he
was busy running down the hall crying. He ain't gonna
Kevin ain't gonna shoot nobody. Well, he did shoot Ronnie, but that was on accident, so we can't count that.
You know what? You gonna stop with it's Angela's gun again?
Who said that?
CJ. You need to just come online and talk.
Hey, Nikki, that's what I'm here for, girl. I had the show put it out here. But yeah, that was something I noticed. Chris P, Jay, to you, who is the finest woman on the Shy? For me, Tracy, that shape. Lala's face is frozen. Too many Botox injections. Your ass is crazy, man. Tracy is very beautiful, though. Ty Davis, man, boy. I see why Ronnie couldn't get it together after she was done with him. Ain't no more. I'm gonna live under the bridge like a troll. Man, it's three women that I think are the best looking women on the show. It's really kind of more though. It's between maybe Tracy, Tiffany, and in between Lala and Candy Burris. So they are somebody getting hit up. Who getting blown up?
That's me. Sorry, that's my sister calling from Germany.
I'm about to say, boy, somebody trying to make a little Butakin call. Trying to
no.
Somebody tried to swipe left. I'm just playing. Jazzy Jeff said, if that's a man hand, it's very effeminate. Let me pull that up again. Let's see.
What the hell was you talking about, Jazzy Jeff? See that kid?
Y'all think that's effeminate? I can't tell if it's effeminate, but I see the two hands.
Oh, I will give him that. It's a small hand, and women's hands. Jay, put your hand up there.
See how big that is? It cover up the whole camera. Nah, I'm just.
I think it's between. If it's a man's hand, it's Amani's hand.
So here, if I put up this remote control, like my hand is about as big, I'll have almost as big as the remote control, and this is what equal to a water bottle.
Like I said, if it's a man's hand, it's Amani's hand.
Yeah, Amani is about.
I think she the shooter, and she already killed before.
Got it too.
Yeah, let me get my gun and show you.
No. You know what?
I'm joking. Hold on, no, I'm about to get my gun and show y'all. Hold on. This is how I go right here. You see this?
There ain't no nails on there, Miss Crafty.
There's gloves, and look at the gloves.
No nails. What you talking about, boo?
This a laser gun.
That look like a massager.
It is.
Girl, ain't no damn laser gun. I was joking. This a massager.
Oh my God.
Look at that thrust in action.
You know what?
Hey, man. This actually works. I had to do a review on this, boy.
You know what I might do?
It's multi-purpose. No, but Chris say, where were you when Duda was shot? I do drive-bys only. I don't get up close if I keep it moving. I'm built for it, boy. You ain't gonna catch me.
Who do y'all think it is? Did we hear? We heard something. Amani's. What else did we hear in the chat?
Somebody said Dre.
Dre. Because he didn't got a piece of what's her name? Dre's woman, Kevin mom.
Everybody is all over the place. What's the consensus?
He said, look at them tight gloves. Hey, if it don't fit, you must have quit. It was OJ. OJ did it.
Right. If the glove don't fit, we must have It do like when I look at this shot, it is a small hand, and it could be hand. So if it's a woman's hand, is it Amani? Because Amani is a man.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
She's really, really skinny.
That's the big reveal.
No, she's really, really skinny though. Like her in real life, she's like really, really smart built. So maybe her.
A little Soldier Slim.
CJ says send the link for Cobra.
Man, I'm about to get out of here. We got about 13 more minutes to go. I'm gonna wrap it up in 2 hours.
You better hurry up if he coming on.
Cobra, you didn't let G.I. Joe get the best of you, bro.
Right, I called about an hour ago.
Yeah, you were supposed to stay. All right, here go a question for Nita or Mooch. Have either of you watched and or reviewed Mayor of Easttown? That's my show.
Nita's watching that show.
I love that show.
Jay, you're not doing reviews?
It's man, there's so much stuff I want to do. I ain't got enough time, but I can do it like
on the Hill too, though, right?
Yeah, but I missed a couple episodes of that, but I watched that too. That's a damn good show, City on the Hill. It is. Mayor of Easttown is really good too. I hate that it's only 6-7 episodes.
Yeah, that's a short series, like how the other one was on HBO.
Yeah. So Nita, what you think about Mayor of Easttown?
Oh, Mayor of Easttown is so good, and the reason I think it's so good is because it's not like all the other shows. Like I watch all the other limited series and mini series and all of that stuff. When I tell you, when they pinpoint who it is and they try to retract it,
like, so it's basically a whodunit.
It's a whodunit. It's a whodunit.
All right, so this is if y'all are listening tomorrow, we're gonna talk about me and Nita are gonna talk about polls and that, and we're gonna be on at 7:30 tomorrow.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all
7:30 p.m. tomorrow. We will be talking about Mayor Easton and polls.
Put y'all channel link in the private chat so I can repost it.
Nita, we supposed to go to your channel this time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tune in to Nita the Diva's channel. If you're not on her channel, please subscribe to her channel so you can get the notifications, and we're gonna be talking about that tomorrow.
Yeah, Moochilla and Nita. Send me your channel link in the private chat so I can repost it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's not gonna let you just put it on here, it's gonna block it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But I'll put it back on here for that. The Ethers. I watched that. The Nevers, you mean? What is it? Y'all have fun. Ethers. Yeah, I like the Nevers also. That's a good show too. I pretty much watch everything that come on HBO. That's probably my favorite channel, period, out of everything.
You watch Euphoria?
Yeah, I did.
I watched one episode of that.
I did reviews for Euphoria as well, but some people was making a lot of complaints, so I kind of took them down.
Complaints about what?
Because I said that the person
you said that George was a man?
Yeah, I said he. I would say he or him sometimes, and people would say this or that. And I mean, he did have a weenus and get it, sucked, and then have sex with a woman with it. So I don't know. I don't know nothing about that community at the time.
I wasn't nowadays people are really sensitive with stuff.
Yeah, they said they were jarred. I was really jarred hearing you say he. Like, all right, let me unjar you.
I don't know how to. I mean, like, wow.
I didn't do it on purpose. Shit, I don't know what the hell. Like, I'm not a part of that community, so how was I supposed to know?
Right. And you watching a show. I don't understand. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it was that serious.
Yeah.
I didn't think so either, but I may put them up on my website, but then people may try to come at me and try to cancel culture me.
Oh, damn.
Jay is horrible. He said he. No. That's wrong. You're a bad boy. So I just left it alone.
Yeah.
But I did like the show. It was interesting. And, it was a little graphic. I thought that, some of the stuff that they did, especially in the first episode or whatever, when Jules went to, have sex with that man in the motel room.
That was Nate's father, yeah. I said, that was kind of rough.
Father, you should have got jarred with that. That was a pickle jar. Anyway, if y'all saw it, y'all might have laughed. He put the pickle in the jar. Anyway. That was a show. But it's a show that just came out. Did you all see Pause with Sam J? It's a black woman that's I think the word is queer, and and she go around like talking about black people with like different people, and like with white people. They had this one like billboard, and it showed this one dude in like a dashiki, and he was like wearing it, and she was talking to like random people, and she's like, "What you think about this?" He was like, "That's cool, it's all right." And then a white woman came and like started hugging him and kissing him, and he was like, "That just softened me up a little bit on it, though. I don't know about it now." You know what I'm saying? It was interesting, but it was kind of corny, and I don't like black people really saying the N-word a lot around white people. Like, it's kind of not right in a way, because then they were like uncomfortable. You don't know if they gonna say it, want to say it, then feel this way and saying this, and then they like, well, can we like play this kind of music at the party? No, nigga, you can't do it to that. You hot dog head niggas need to come over here, and then y'all got it. I'm like, man, what? This is like,
yeah, that reminds me when Tariq and you remember Brandon was like, "Can I say the N-word?" And Tariq was like, "No."
Right.
Yeah, on Power Book too.
Yeah, but Tommy says it.
Yeah,
right.
Tommy, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
right.
Tommy didn't say it. Yeah.
Tommy been saying it since season 1.
Right.
Marissa, you ain't have a problem. You didn't even say nothing about Tommy.
Nobody said anything about Tommy.
You like you some Tommy.
And you know why you didn't have a problem? Because Tom, I guess, I don't know. I know people that grew up. I grew up with people with white boys that lived around my area, and he used to say that. He used to tell us he had a nigga be cool stick. And we ain't say nothing to him.
Yeah, but that's because he grew up with y'all and there.
Yeah.
He came to like another neighborhood or something.
He was like, look, I got this my nigga be cool stick. Nigga be cool. Nigga be cool.
You a nigga, what you gonna do to him? What are we
Okay, so I got one example. And it wasn't that she was racist. It was a white girl that I knew. She was cool as hell. She dated black dudes. We wasn't really dating. We did mess around, but we wasn't really dating like that. But she had like 3 or 4 kids, all by black men. And
yeah, I know a white girl like that.
yeah, and she would be talking and sound like black. Oh man, this they did this and that. Man, they was on some bullshit. And I mean, you know, that I wasn't like. I would tell her, you got to stop saying that. Man, why you be saying that to me all the time? You know I ain't racist, this or that, or tripping. I know, but still, like, that ain't cool. Like, I wouldn't be saying all this, you know, cracking this or this, my white. Like, it just ain't right in a way. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from a white person when it can be so derogatory. Although we didn't like ruin our friendship over it or nothing. I still hit that shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you checked her.
I hit it extra hard for saying.
You hit it, but you checked her. You checked her.
Right, exactly. And she would stop saying it around me, you know. And I would try to tell her she shouldn't say it at all, really, you know. But anyway, at the end of the day, who the hell am I, right? She probably still running around saying that now. When I was around Jay, I stopped. But when I left,
she might be saying it when the lights is out too.
Yeah, she would say all kind of stuff. And that was okay.
See, look, it's okay now.
Because I'm gonna make you say a few things. This is for the culture. Well, hey, look, I had a great time talking with y'all ladies. I'd say I put the link in. I put your name in here, but I ain't get your. I wanted the link so they could click on your actual link and go straight there. You know, Negro.
I don't know how to do all of that. You know, y'all know I'm just getting started.
Okay. I'll look it up and put it in here.
Look, like I said, we're going live on Nita's channel 7:30 tomorrow. We'll be talking about polls and we'll do an introduction to the other show.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see that new show on Stars called it's called Run the World?
Yeah, we're doing that tomorrow on Lamont's channel at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
9 p.m.
on our channel as well.
What else, Nita?
Run the World and Pose.
Okay. All right. And Pose is about to be series finale, right?
Yeah, this is the last season.
Okay. All right. And Chris P, to your question, I don't have a problem with anybody that gets treated like one saying it. So they get treated like one, it's cool. But if you don't get treated like one or have that similar struggle in life of oppression, you know what I mean? Then I don't think it's cool. You know, so you know the cops are gonna treat you like one. Right. So you know what I mean? Your struggle is just as hard, and black people use it as a term of endearment in a way, kind of reversed it, like my brother or sister in a way. But we don't interpret it negatively when we saying it like that. But
I don't know. People, I was brought up as a child not to use that word in the house.
I wasn't. We said it a lot.
That was like saying a curse if we said that in the house.
Maybe
now, like in the 90s, I didn't really start saying that word till like when Snoop was out with the raps. And I can't even say, yeah, because that's who really started saying that word a lot. if you're gonna talk about rapping and stuff like that, yeah, like in the 90s.
I'm 40. I was not encouraged at all. It was a discouragement. I didn't hear about it. I didn't know about it. It wasn't nothing.
And where are you from?
DC.
Oh, Chocolate City. You was all around. Nah.
Yeah, so that's probably why they ain't say it like that.
But they was more political.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. See, when I grew up, nobody ever told me not to say this or don't say that at all. Other than like, I knew not to cuss in front of my parents or cuss them out. But nobody ever said, don't say the N-word, Jay. That's not right. This, that, no, never. Even to this day, nobody has ever said that to me. I had to make my own conscious decision through life experience.
Like I said, I know I couldn't use that word in the house when I was a kid.
Yeah, like I couldn't cuss in the house in front of my parents. But
by the time the 90s came, I was already a grown woman. So if I was saying it, I was in my own house.
That's
right.
That word,
Me and my friends, we grew up saying every word, from calling you a P. You know what I'm saying? If you was weak or lost in the game, I'm talking about it like 7, 8 years old.
Wow.
You know, the N-word. We use every word in the book.
I'm telling you, we went to the park. I go and exercise at this park in DC, and it's on the south side. So let's be clear, it's on the south side. My son said he had an experience that he never had ever in his life.
What's the south side mean? What is that significant?
It's like the shot.
Okay.
Like that boy running up on him, like, and he was like, what? Like, but that's all I can offer him. I don't buck for these niggas out here in the street like that. So I can't, like, I can try to tell them, but if I don't do it, then he's not gonna do it. Like,
yeah. What about you, Marissa, as the youngest person here? What's your experience with that in Florida? They say it all the time.
Well, a lot of people around here cuss, so I started cussing like in middle school. Yeah.
Yeah, I was cussing at a young age. I can't even remember when I started cussing. Like, you know how people was laughing on the Shy season 1 when they was little cussing and saying all that stuff. That's how we was.
Yeah, little kids curse. You know, especially when they grow up around a certain amount of people. Like, you know, they're from the hood, so.
Yeah, we cussed a lot.
I remember I got in trouble for cursing because this was I was from the era where it takes a village to raise a child era, where your daughter was down the street cursing like a sailor, and I got in trouble for that.
Right. I never got in trouble for cursing, but I did get in trouble for crossing the street without permission, and one of my neighbors told, and I got a whooping. I'm like, damn, nigga, what the fuck you doing? Shit. I was probably like 5 or 6, and I crossed the other side of the street, and he went and said, what you doing over here? And sure enough, told my daddy, and I got a whooping. But other than that, I never got a whooping or got in trouble for cussing and saying stuff. I don't think I
got where I was like, get your behind in the house because I heard your daughter down the street cursing like a sailor. So you know, did I say it? Yeah, I said it.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta come inside now.
Yeah, a whooping.
Exactly.
I got a whooping. Yep. So anyway, hey, I appreciate y'all for coming
had fun with y'all tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, Nita, get back on here so we can say bye.
You refilling that drink, girl?
She coming.
All right. Hey, Marissa, I appreciate you coming on the show.
It was nice talking to you, Marissa.
It was nice talking to y'all too.
How long have you been watching the channel? I don't remember seeing your name too much.
No, I did. I comment. I do my yeah.
You know what I did? See, your name is normally in like red or pink or something.
Yeah, it's Marissa Dior. That's
okay. I know who you are now, definitely. Yeah. All right, so I appreciate you finally coming on, even though you was in the dark. I get it. It's night. It's late.
Yeah, I'll be in the light next time I come up.
All right, I see your pretty smile. I see them chiclets.
Marissa, look at this. Just do that. Put your picture.
No, she doing her. She only got a name.
Okay.
Nita, I appreciate you coming through.
All right.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you. We're doing this, not the shy. I'm doing individual review on the shy, so you'll catch it on my channel. We're doing Run the World and we're doing Pose tomorrow.
And she also did a reaction watch.
Oh yeah, to Eternal. Watch that. I mean, it's not the best quality. I've done better. Watch the old ones. I just had to throw it up because I was waking up out my bed and I got a notification. And so,
Hey, Montana Max, you know black don't crack. You know all these women look like they in their 20s, 28 years old. We can't see you know.
I see it.
Marissa.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna put nobody business out there, but I was like shocked when they told me their age. I'm like, damn. I know I'm aging in dog years. I'm like aging 1 year 7 and shit.
That's when you gotta take naps. These people are gonna be taking naps and whatnot.
You ain't lied.
Take naps and drink water.
You ain't lied, boy, for real. But you know, hey.
thank you guys for watching. Did y'all hit the like button?
And like
Definitely.
I said, don't forget to please subscribe to Nita the Diva's channel. Please subscribe to my channel. It's Moochilla Shy. I do my reviews. And we are going to be on tomorrow at 7:30 talking about Pose.
World.
And 9 o'clock on Lamont's channel talk about Run the World.
There you go. And what's Run the World about right quick before we get out of here?
It's hard for
I
me
call
to
it the black girls version of Sex in the City.
Okay.
It is what it is.
I
like it. It's a half-hour show.
Quick.
It's pretty good.
A mess.
And it's funny. It's a comedy.
All right. Well, I'll be looking to hear what you say, Nita and Moochie. Appreciate y'all for coming through, and Marissa as well. And everybody watching, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share. Thanks for all the super chat support. And I'm going to put the links to their channel in the description box. So make sure y'all come back and check it out a little later after I get it done. So probably in the morning it'll be there. So with that being said, thanks everybody for staying up so late. And I enjoyed all the comments. Everybody stay safe. And we up out of here. Peace.
All right, later.
All right.